Hello, everyone. Let me click the right buttons here. And we will get started. Hello, I'm a little bit late. I clicked the wrong button and lost everything and had to start over. So, welcome. Today is Tuesday, December 5th of 2023 at 1 p.m. And my name is Terry Hartley from Rustic Barn Cards. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Iowa. And I am so glad you're here, whether you're watching this live or whether you're watching the replay. And as you hop on, say hi. Let me know where you're watching from. Today, I have some quick and easy cards using stamps, ink, and paper. So that's all we're going to use is stamps, ink, and paper. But before we do that, I just wanted to remind you that my December card club, my Rustic Barn Card Club, the last day to sign up for that is December 10th. And this month we have 5 projects, 4 cards, and 1 3D project. So I'll give you a little sneak peek. I'm going to be using Circle Sayings for our December card club. You can add that on. It is not part of what I'll send you. I will send you all the pre-cut cardstock for the projects. You will receive over $25 this month for of product along with your make and take kit. So let me share the cards with you. So we have some birthday celebration and thank you cards. So here is one of the cards. Here is another card in the card club. Celebrate. And a shaker card. Plus, the 3D project is a little box. I think you can see that. And then it opens right here. So again, you will receive over $25 of product, designer series paper, package of gems, full roll of ribbon, plus written tutorials for all 5 projects. But again, if you want to be a part of my club, to sign up by the 10th. This is a subscription, monthly subscription club, but I will let you know ahead of time what stamp set we're going to use for the next month, so that way you can decide whether you want to continue or something you want to put a pause on. That's fine too. There is a link in the description that gives you all the details and how to sign up. So I'm going to move that out of the way and make sure that I have covered everything. Okay, well, today's project is going to be using 2 of my favorite stamp sets. One is from the annual catalog, and one is from the soon-to-be retiring mini catalog. So today we're going to use Two-Tone Flora and So Sincere. So let me go ahead and turn the camera down, and we can start stamping. All right, let me turn some lights on so you can see. So I wanted to share where I'm going to, where the stamp sets, are from that we're going to use today. So as I mentioned, one is in the annual catalog on page 34, and it is the Two-Tone Flora. And it is right down here at the bottom. It's just a beautiful set. It is 2-step stamping, and it does coordinate. There are some dies that it coordinates with, but again, we're just using stamps, ink, and paper today. So now, as you noticed, beautiful images, but there aren't any sentiments. So I have chosen to use the stamp set So Sincere, and I really like this stamp set. You're in my heart and prayers. Hope you're feeling better soon. Just for you. Be grateful for what you have. Be proud of who you are. Knowing you brings joy to my heart. You have a happy birthday stamp and several others. We're going to use your kindness is so appreciated. And this is in our soon to be retiring mini catalog, and it is on page 47. So just great sentiments. And it was inspired by a million sales achiever, Sandy Hancock. So, and speaking of catalogs, today for demonstrators, we can start pre-ordering from the brand new mini catalog that begins in January. But if you want to be a part of my team, you could use the items from the new catalog and add that to your starter kit. Okay, well, today we're going to be using the basic white note cards and envelopes. So these are a little bit smaller size than our regular cards, but they're just perfect to stick in with some cookies that you give to the neighbor, or send to someone, or put in a gift bag with a gift, or just lots of different ways. And if you have children at home that take their lunch, this is a great size to stick in their lunchbox to remind them that they are special. And you receive 20 note cards and 20 envelopes. So it's a great deal. And this is found in the annual catalog, which I didn't mark that page for you. Okay, well, we're going to make 2 cards today. So the first card, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to fold this over. And let's take my bone folder. And we are going to be using 3 inks today. Moody Mauve, and that's one of our new in colors, and Old Olive, plus our trusty Tuxedo Black ink. And we're going to start out with the Moody Mauve. Now, this is a great card, I think, if you want to make multiples, because it's just, so quick and easy. So I've already, let me bring in that stamp set again. I'm going to be using the 2 largest. So you have one that's a little bit flatter, and then you have one that has some details in it. So I am starting out with the one that's a flat. You can start out either way. I mean, you can start out with the one with the details. Now that's up to you. So I'm going to ink this up, and then I'm going to stamp off on my paper because I want it to be a little bit lighter. And then I'm just going to stamp that right here towards the bottom. And then I'm going to ink this up again. I'm going to stamp off, and I'm going to place that about right here. And then I'm going to clean my stamp because I will want to use it for the second card. I'm going to then bring in the detail. Now you could change this to a different color, but I'm going to use Moody Mauve. So I'm just going to use the same one. And it kind of curves down here at the bottom. And so you can just line this up. Right like that. Not beautiful? I think it is. I think this is a beautiful stamp set, and I love the Moody Mauve color. And then, you know what? We should put one inside, right? Let's go ahead and ink this up again. And let's stamp off. And then let's just put a partial one at the bottom. And then we're going to come back. Just like that. Okay, now let me clean both. Hello, Judy. Good to see you. We are making cards just using stamps, ink, and paper. This is also great if you're just starting out in stamping. I'm going to lay that aside and bring in my Old Olive. If you're just starting out with stamping, you don't have a lot of supplies. purchase a couple of ink colors that you like, and you can make lots of cards with just stamps, ink, and paper. Okay, I'm going to bring in these leaves right here, and I'm going to go ahead and just ink that up, and I'm going to go ahead and stamp off and then stamp on. And we'll add these leaves. And then, of course, we don't want to forget, whoop, to that one inside. Now we're going to add our sentiment. So here are our two flowers, and we're going to bring in our black ink. And we're using this is from the So Sincere, Your Kindness is So Appreciated. So make sure I have good coverage on that. And then we're just going to stamp right here. And I'm going to be using the in color dots. So we're going to use the Moody Moth and the in color dots. And I'm going to use the larger ones because I've just about used all the smaller ones. And if your putty you can just kind of turn this and then your putty will come out. You get more putty that way. That's what I'm trying to say. And we'll pick that up. Place that right here. We'll grab one more dot. And I think I'll put it right there. So here is our first card. Your kindness is so appreciated, using just stamps, ink, and paper. And we have a flower on the inside. Now here's my sample card that I didn't show you, and I did not add the embellishments to it. But on the leaves here, I stamped off twice. So I inked up my stamp, and then I stamped it once, and I stamped it twice on scrap of paper, and then I stamped on my card. So it gave, just to show you the difference, so it's a lot softer on this card because I stamped off on my paper twice before I stamped it on the card. And then here on the leaves, I just stamped off once. So again, it's kind of whichever that you like. Okay, so the next card is similar, but yet a little bit different. And I'm going to bring in, these are note cards. And of course, we could always stamp on our envelopes also. But this card, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do a different orientation. So I'm going to do the landscape. Okay, and then let's see, we need bring our ink back in. We're going to use the large flower of two-tone floral, and I'm going to stamp off. And then I'm going to bring it about right here. So I want to leave some rooms for my leaves. And I'm going to ink that up again and stamp off. And then I'm going to put it about the same. Try to get it about the same there. Then I'm going to bring in the detail one, and we're going to ink this up. But we want the full strength on this. And then I'll just line that up. And line that up right there. And then I'm going to bring in this is another image in our two-tone floral of leaves. And we're going to use this one. Thanks, Judy. I'm glad that you like the card. And you think the one with a little bit darker, the one we made together, is better. Whoop. look what I did. I just was talking, and I guess I can't talk and craft at the same time. So I'm going to put this Moody Mauve ink away because we do not want purple. Well, you could have purple leaves, but I want green leaves today. So we're going to use Old Olive. But of course, you could use any color of our greens. We have beautiful greens. Garden green would be pretty too. All right. So now we will go ahead and I'm going to ink up our leaves. And once again, because I want this to be kind of soft and muted, I'm going to stamp off on my paper. And then I'm going to stamp on my card. So I'm going to ink this up again and stamp off. And then I'm just going to put a little bit, kind of like, I'm going to turn it like this. And I'm going to stamp off. Off. Just like that. Let me close up the Old Olive ink before I start using that. And we're going to bring in our Memento Black ink. And I just love this. Your kindness is so appreciated. And we're going to open this card up to get a better, so it's flat and we can get a better image when we stamp. And I am going to stamp that right here. And of course, you can stamp it above too if you wanted to. Just doing something a little bit different. And it looks like I have ink on my fingers, but that's okay because I was going to use the smaller gems, but I think we're going to use the larger ones because that way it'll cover up my ink, the ink spot. And then I think I'll use a smaller one right like that. Okay, so here is our second card. Your kindness is so appreciated. Here was our first card. Now the sample one of this that I made uh, is this one right here. And but we want to go ahead and definitely stamp a little flower on the inside because I think that kind of just adds something, don't you? Yes, these flowers. I think the reason the flowers look so real is because this is a two-tone. I'm going to stamp off. And when it's a two-tone like this, it just really makes it pop, doesn't it? And then I'm going to bring in the second stamp and stamp this full strength. And then we'll bring in the Old Olive. We'll bring this longer leaves in and just put that right there. I forgot to stamp off, didn't I? Well, that's okay. So here we have our second card. Your kindness is so appreciated. And here we have our first card. Your kindness is so appreciated. But this card is in portrait and this card is in landscape. And these, again, are quick and easy. And I've used So Sincere for the sentiments and two-tone Flora for our beautiful flowers. So let me turn the camera back. I hope you like the cards today. I know they're quick and easy. It's great to if you want to make multiples of cards. This is a great card for that. It's also a great card whether you are an avid crafter or experienced crafter or a beginner crafter. This is perfect because we all need quick cards, and if you're a beginner, sometimes you don't have all the supplies. But so I want you to realize you can make beautiful cards with just stamps, ink, and paper. before I sign off, if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please consider subscribing by clicking that subscribe button. It really helps me grow my channel, and you'll be notified when I upload videos, and hopefully that I can bring you some value and some creative ideas. Thumbs up also helps. I appreciate it. You may be watching this on YouTube, or you may be watching this on Facebook. But in the description, you'll find the information about my card club. Plus, I am offering to my mailing list, my email subscribers, the 12 Weeks of Christmas series. Each week, you receive a video and a tutorial for a project, for a Christmas project. And a little bit later today, this afternoon, week 11 is going to be sent out to all my email subscribers. But don't worry, as long as you subscribe by next Tuesday, you will get all of those, because every week I always add the previous project from the week before. And I've teamed up with 2 other demonstrators to bring the 12 weeks series, the 12 weeks of Christmas series to you. Connie from Great Stamping with Connie from Canada, and Sarah from Handmade After Dark in Australia. There's a link in the description where you can click and sign up for my newsletter if you haven't already. So again, sign up for my email. If you want to join the card club, then for this month, for December, there's 5 projects, 4 cards, and 1 3D. Do that by midnight on the 10th. And then I will be ordering and getting those sent off to you. And I send those out on the 21st. But again, there's a link where you can read all about that. Okay, well, thank you for watching. Thank you for being here and spending some time with me. I'm Terry Hartley at Rustic Barn Cards. I come here on Tuesday at 1 p.m. Central. And have a blessed week. Take care, and bye for now.